Over-the-Rhine is in the national spotlight. The American Planning Association just recognized OTR as one of the 5 great neighborhoods of 2017. To celebrate, Mayor John Cranley declared October 4th as Over-the-Rhine Great Neighborhood Day. To talk more about this recognition and how we got here, I'm joined by Kelly Adamson, the Executive Director of the Over-the-Rhine Chamber of Commerce. Kelly, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
You talk about this transformation. What has been, if you could name one thing that has been the key to the transformation, and I know it doesn't come down to one thing, but the biggest thing, what is it?
I mean, this isn't necessarily one thing, but the people. I mean, that's the one thing that I could name. There are just so many, there have been thousands of involved residents, involved businesses, nonprofit organizations that have put their blood, sweat, and tears into Over-the-Rhine. And so they have all worked together to create these partnerships to say, we have this shared goal of making this neighborhood viable again and being building back that vitality again too. So.
Making it a place where you can live and work, right?
Exactly. Having this, I mean, one of the goals of the chamber is to have this healthy, sustainable business district, which does mean, catering to residents, again, the nonprofit organizations and the businesses too. So having everyone involved.
There have been so many accolades, but there has also been some criticism that with gentrification, some people have been pushed out of the neighborhood. How do you address that, and how do you make sure that it keeps close to its roots too?
Because that's something we really want to be a national model for.
Okay.
We want to say that we can be a neighborhood that is not going to be pushing out its initial residents. We did have the drop-in center, or now shelter house, did move over to Queensgate, but that is something that the executive director has been very thrilled with. It met all our requirements, and it's a wonderful new facility as well. And so that's something that we say, we work with developers to create mixed-use residential housing, so that we can
affordable housing.
Exactly.
How do you keep the forward momentum in the neighborhood? Because this has been sustained for a while now, and it's interesting because when you're in OTR, you can kind of see the transformation happening right in front of you. So how do you keep the forward momentum?
So something that we do, especially at the chamber, is what we are creating is a retention plan. So how can we, of course, keep attracting new businesses, but how can we now help them keep up with these national trends? Retail, we are fighting up against some online competition with, of course, Amazon is always a big name that's brought up. So how can we give out, we have a grant program it's called an Innovation Challenge Grant, and so we give out up to $8,000 to our current businesses and say, how can you keep up with national trends, create new partnerships, and even reinvent yourself if you have a new idea. So I think, again, it comes back to the people and getting involved and continuing to see this idea grow.
It's been a lot of work, but a lot to celebrate. Congratulations on the honor. And thanks for joining us this evening. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
For more on this story, we have an article posted for you right now on WCPO.com. Now